Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't made a video in a while, and I think that's actually okay. I didn't feel super inspired to make any videos. Unfortunately, my work and my life and everything kind of caught up to me, and I didn't want to make any videos that I don't really feel inspired to make, that I really don't feel like I care that much about the topic. And I just want to make videos that I really enjoy making. So I didn't feel like making anything, but okay, rant over. But today I would like to return to my channel with a new video. It's gonna be a reading on Lana Del Rey. I am a huge fan of hers. I think that her music is gorgeous. I love the lyrics. I find, even though I'm not like her in terms of I'm not this. I haven't had any substance abuse issues. I haven't been flirting with older men. I haven't, had the life experiences that she went through. But I still relate very much to her and how vulnerable and how emotional she is, how she very how she's very open to the world of emotions and how really everything is so intense to her. So yeah, I'm a big fan of hers, and recently she went on a tour, and I think that she's been feeling kind of like uh, not so happy during the tours. I've seen her performing on Mita Festival in Brazil, and I've seen her performing in Glastonbury. I haven't seen other performances by her, but she kind of gives off a vibe like she's not happy. Especially at Glastonbury, she looked very sad, and she used some of the words during her singing, like for example in Young and Beautiful, where she was like, "Dear Lord, when I get to heaven, please let me bring my man," and she was like, "No, actually, I don't want to bring anyone," or something like that. So I mean, yeah. So I just kind of like want to get into her emotional state. Like, what will my cards say about her emotional state? Because I'm a little bit worried. I'm a little bit worried and I just want to know what's happening with Lana Del Rey. So let me shuffle some more because I've been talking a lot. So what's happening with Lana Del Rey? What's happening with Lana Del Rey? Okay, I think I'm ready. I just take one card for first. 10 of Wands for sure. So, I never actually look at the bottom of my deck usually, but girl, it's the bottom of my deck. I was just like literally just flipped the bottom for some reason and I saw this. Okay, I'll take the devil. I'll take the devil too. So we have devil and 10 of Wands in here, and girl, it's not good. I think she's really, and like the vibe that she was given to me in her tours and in her concert right now, like she's very tired. And 10 of Wands really represents that. I think she's emotionally really tired. She's really like I feel like her energy is being like drawn away from her. Like she's like, I'm done, I'm done, I'm done, I'm done. And what she's done with, like, I think with the devil here, I think it's fame, I think it's attention, and I also think it's connections that lead nowhere, like really toxic connections. I think it's in terms of like her connection to fame, like in her song 13 Beaches, where she's like, I'm tired, like being photographed and followed all the time, etc. Basically. But also I think it's like just performing for her, like she had this like pause. And I think coming back to this life, it's kind of difficult for her. I think she's used to not performing on stage. And to a point, I think she kind of likes it, but also it's difficult, it's reading. But also with the devil here, I think it is to a degree also like weird connections with like people in her life, men in her life especially, because of course devil talks about this as well. So let me shuffle some more. What's happening? Okay, that's a lot. I'm not gonna take that, but I am taking to the side that I should stop shuffling. Yeah, with the world here in reverse, I think she feels a little bit like she's a little bit stuck in the cycle She's a little bit stuck in the cycle. Like she cannot move forward from something, and uh, combining the cards that we had before, I think she feels stuck in this like cycle of feeling really burnt out and feeling really like weighed down by like all of this, once again, connections, maybe fame, maybe not being able to find a proper partner for herself, and perhaps she thinks that she cannot find a proper partner because she's famous, because she's Lana Del Rey. Like, once again, like she sings on the A&W, like being a side piece at 33, and just like it's not about having someone to love me anymore. This is the experience of being an American whore. So yeah, we also have Nine of Cups, Four of Pentacles in reverse, and King of Swords. I think there was a man in her life recently, and she thought that she had like that was like her wish come true. Like she thought that, I think, like, but the Four of Pentacles in reverse, like breaking of Four of Pentacles, it's not like super good card in any ways, but because when it's a pride, it's like being very stagnant and being like just in a swamp where like nothing really changes and you're just like stuck in there. But when it's in reverse, it's also not super good because it's like having your life in kind of like an upheaval, like, oh, like everything's kind of crumbling down, like, or like just it doesn't go the way you wanted it to go, or it's not as stable as you would love it to be. And with the King of Swords, I think the man that she had in her life was like he wasn't super emotional, he wasn't super loving or caring. He was quite manly, yeah, and he was maybe ready to do stuff, but he was also very ready to just cut her off, for example, out of her life. Or he was just like really I don't give a fuck type of person. So yeah, I think she was, once again, she met someone, she thought that it's the one, and it's not the one. In fact, this person kind of, once again, came into her life and kind of like uh, broke all the toys and left, something like that. I might be, of course, wrong. I'm not saying that they're 100% right. Every time I do readings, even if the cards are saying something correct, I might interpret it incorrectly, but that's what I think is happening. And come on. Yeah, with the Three of Wands, with the Three of Swords, and with the Justice in reverse, I do think that Lana is looking into her future, and she's trying to think. Like I think she wants, deep down, like with the because three of Wands is a pride. Like she wants to think positively, and she wants a better future for herself, of course. And I think she's trying to be like, okay, like it's gonna come and it's gonna be good. But with the Three of Swords, also, it's like you look into the future, but you also kind of like, when you look into the future, you kind of look into the past as well, because this is how we are, humans. And I think looking into the future and hoping for the best in her love life, she still thinks of all of the pain that she went through, and she's like, I really want to believe in the better future, but I can't because I've had all this heartache and been heartbroken. And also, like, Justice in reverse, I don't think it talks about documents and legal stuff per se, because like usually that's how people interpret it. For me, just like injustice being done to me like in the past. I'm so used to being hurt, and I'm so used to not being treated fairly, that like, yes, I want to look into the future and hope for some positivity, hope for something better, but I just, it's really difficult. At least like it gives me the vibes like, because I've been kind of like in the same position before, and yeah, it's like you want to hope for the best, but it's really fucking difficult to hope for the best. Really difficult when, especially in your past, when you had of the pain and the heartache, and just being left alone and left behind even by some people. So let's see what else my cards say. What else? Interesting. We have King of Wands, we have Two of Swords in reverse, and we have Temperance. So I think that it's good that Temperance is upright, and it's good that King of Wands is upright. I think that she might be really, really tempted to just do something just on a whim, because I don't think that King of Wands is like a man that's coming into her life. It might be. But here, to me, King of Wands is more of like acting based on your intuition and based on just like, I just want to fucking do it, just being like, I just feel this hunch, I just feel this need to like change something up in my life. And with the Two of Swords, it'd be like, I don't care about the consequences. I don't really want to think about the consequences. I just want to do something in my life, to change something up in my life. And with the Temperance, I think this action will actually be blessed. Usually, Temperance, of course, tells us that we should not be acting impatiently, that we should be patient and we should be um, just like waiting and be really careful and take your time, etc. But here, I think it signifies more that this, like, doing something, like, the time is right and you should do whatever you want to do, whatever that patient action, that not patient, this passionate action is, and you should actually proceed with it. The universe is on your side, your angels are on your side. Do what you need to do, girl. Do what you need to do, girl. What else? Just like a general reading on Lana Del Rey. Yeah, because like she was so sad in Glastonbury, especially when they had the ride monologue going on, and like she was turned away from the stage, but the camera was in the back part of the stage. So like even though she was facing the screen in front of her, the camera was facing her. So and on the screen she was looking at this like video collage of her life and her clips and videos and etc. And she was looking so profoundly sad at her legacy, and that's why I wanted to do this reading. hmm Like, yeah, she wants, with the Nine of Wands upright, with the Seven of Pentacles upright, with the Page of Pentacles upright. I think there are like new ideas coming into her life. Like, that's why I think she has this like, fuck it, I want to do it attitude, because there are some new ideas entering her life, but I think she's kind of doubtful about those ideas. With the Nine of Wands in here, it's like like you want maybe to dive into something new and go into something new, but you feel really apprehensive and on defense, actually. Like, should I do it, should I not do it, will I be attacked for it, will I have to defend my decision to do something, like whatever she wants to do. And with this Seven of Pentacles, it's also like, will it bring any fruit, and will it be good for me to do something like that. And it's also interesting that we have those two cards facing the same direction, while I'm sorry, the Page of Pentacles facing the other direction. So I think, like, while there are new opportunities, the weight of her just like doubts and like, should I not, it's way heavier, and it's way more important for her than whatever like new that's coming into her life. What's actually that new? Okay, what is that new? Like, what is Page of Pentacles here? What is that new idea that wants to enter her life? What is that new idea that wants to enter her life? It's gonna be just one card. What's the new idea? Maybe more, actually. Let's see. With the Emperor in reverse, I think it's a new idea that oh my god. So with the Emperor in reverse, we have the Hangman in reverse, Four of Swords in reverse. Definitely about a man. Definitely about, once again, with the Hangman in reverse and Four of Pentacles in reverse, kind of like coming out of some hibernation, coming out of some hiding. Don't know what's that about, actually. It's kind of difficult to understand here. Maybe going away from her label, maybe breaking some kind of like business contract that she has, and just like going into like more like even freer state than she's at right now. Not like state as a US state, but state as like state of mind or state of business, state of a contract. Because like Emperor, of course, it's like boss. It's like some kind of big boss. Very important figure. With the Hangman in reverse, it's like not being patient anymore, not waiting anymore, not waiting on a sign from the universe anymore. And with the Four of Swords in reverse, also like coming out of hibernation, coming out of hiding, Yeah, I kind of think it might be like changing labels or moving away from some kind of a contract or something like that. Not quite sure though. And yeah, so just like, what else can you tell about Lana? What else can you tell me about Lana? What, what else can you tell me about Lana? Oh my goodness. Will my cards work? Like my hands are not properly shuffling the cards anymore. I feel like my energy is almost over, so I just want to get some maybe closing remarks and like just like some last messages that I can take. Just kidding. With the Six of Cups, two or not two, Six of Wands in reverse and Two of Wands upright. I think there is like right now she is kind of like going through a retrospect of her life and thinking about like she's thinking about the past and she's thinking about actually, oh my god, she's thinking about children too, and more maybe more primarily about children because with the Two of Wands kind of a card of like future plans and like just like, but it's not like Three of Wands. It's like, oh, I'm very hopeful that future will be very good for me and I'm like making all these plans, etc. Two of Wands, you don't know what's gonna come. And from some people I've heard that some people interpret Two of Wands as like sexual energy, or like because like Two of Wands, like Ace of Wands is like procreation, Two of Wands is like sexual energy, like two very hot energies combined. I don't know, but it's, even if you just take the regular meaning of Two of Wands, it's like future plans, children, and Six of Wands in reverse. Like I'm feeling ego defeat, feeling your ego broken, like being really unhappy with yourself, not feeling like you are the winner. So I think like she has a lot of anxieties and really she's unhappy with regards to her situation with regards to children, and she sings about that in her last album. I don't remember the exact words, but basically she's like, will I be able to bear my old children, have my old children? And I think that thought really weighs down on her psyche also. She thinks about that as well. And just like closing remarks at the end, what can you tell me about how Lana feels? What's on her mind? What can you tell me about her feelings and her thoughts? Just like as a closing remark. Okay, I'm okay with that. Queen of Pentacles. What she wants the most, I think, and like what's really on her mind right now, actively on her mind, is that she wants to build, I want to say a legacy, but not only like musically and business wise and career wise, but also in a womanly sense. You know, she wants to have this beautiful family that she can, be a mother and be like a real like family woman, have children, have a husband, have her house, and she sings about it and talks about it a lot. So like it's not a secret that she wants that. It's just that this really is on her mind, and I think there is like this tired feeling of like, oh my god, I really just want to be happy. I really just want to be caring and loving and building something up and creating my home. And once again, she was singing about it on her last three albums, starting with the chemtrails. She wants to have a family. She wants to be close to her family. She wants to have a family of her own that will also be close to her family in terms of like her dad and her sister and her brother, etc. But like she wants to find her own man. She wants to have children. She wants to like, and yeah, even career too goes into this. But career wise, I think she's okay. She released just a beautiful album just this year, and it's really critically acclaimed. Everyone loves her, but she wants to experience this like simple woman happiness. Now, however that sounds, like you might be like, oh my god, there's no this like woman happiness, like each of each person of female gender, they have their own idea of happiness, and that's true, yeah, of course. But she kind of wants this stereotypical American wife life, sort of, kind of, in a good way, without the beatings and without the abuse, but with the loving husband and supporting husband, with children, with this white picket fence, etc. Kind of, sort of, I'm really generalizing here. So that's what I say about Lana Del Rey. Hope you like the reading. Of course, it's all alleged. It's all for entertainment purposes only. I'm not her friend. I cannot in any way, shape, or form confirm that what I'm saying here is true, but that's what my cards told me. So that's what I see. Thank you so much for watching my video. And if you liked it, please subscribe, like. I don't know when the next video will be. I'm really just kind of tired with my job, so I really don't have much time to do any videos, and I don't feel that much inspired at this moment in time, but hopefully it will change soon. So see you in my next video. Bye.